Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we are finally back on Football Manager 26 and the Bologna save / Italian improvement. Today we start off with a big game against Juventus. I will say and preface this that I've not played this save in over a week, so some of it's coming back to me. Thankfully Tornqvist is back and fit. Enough to play. Unfortunately, Adjidaran has picked up an injury on international duty. Not a big one though, so he's back in 5 days. Cambiaghi is also still injured, only for a couple of days. And Ezeki has got a fitness concern against him. So that means Pabega's in and Ferguson drops the DM. Vigara's still on the right anyway. So it's the usual team, just Pabega instead of Adjidaran. If you see me looking up at any point during this video, I'll admit France-Sweden's currently on my telly. So if I look up briefly, there might have been a goal or something, but main focus is this and Juventus in the Serie A. So let's get into this game and see if we can pick up a big 3 points. Juve looking to build up from the back. Pass intercepted though. Pabega finds Ndor through to Vigara, who's in plenty of space. Can he cross it this time? He does! And this time Castro doesn't miss. He doesn't miss 2 in a row, Santiago. He might miss, if he gets only 1, he'll probably miss it and frustrate me, but 2, he's not going to miss. We've exploited the space in behind the wing backs there brilliantly. Vigara slowly looking like he's coming back to his best. And Castro, if he missed that one, we would have had to have serious conversations. Literally nothing in front of him there, unlike the first chance. And we've took an early lead at home here against Juventus. Although the highlight has carried on. Are we going to do the normal Bologna procedure of conceding straight away? Well, we've won it back. Vigara, there's space out right if we can find home. Former Juve boy, of course, last season out on loan. He's rolled the challenge. Can we get a quick fire double? It's towards Rowe. Gallo. His space. Castro, it is 2. A quick fire double. And Castro could have had a 9-minute hat-trick in this game. Exact replica of the first goal, just on the opposite side. Gallo doing brilliantly. What a signing he's proving out to be, by the way. He's completely dethroned Miranda at the moment. Castro unmarked again, and we're 2-0 up now against Juventus. What a start from the boys. Well, after a rapid start, nothing's happened for the past 30 minutes in game, but here come Juventus. Vlahovic. And I was not expecting that quickly. That seemed to happen so quickly on the highlight. And our lead has been cut in half, and Juventus has scored, I'm pretty sure, with the first shot of the game. It's a brilliant first-time pass from Yildiz. I was just thinking Bella Kotchap's having another good game, but Vlahovic has ran off him and slid it in at the near post, and it is now 2-1. And we've got to watch ourselves that we don't throw this away here. I've took Castro off for fitness reasons with a midweek game as well. Can Profundi do something here for us? Ndor, lovely pass. Profundi right on cue. Is he onside? I think he is. What a pass from Shearer and Ndor, by the way. He was rightfully a permanent starter now at this point. Dominguez, lovely pass himself. Alvarado, nice layoff to Ndor, who takes 1 touch. Lovely run from Profundi. And with his 9 finishing or whatever he's got, slides it past De Gregorio into the bottom corner. And that is just what we needed at this point in the game. Lovely. Yes, boys. Just what we needed. That puts us only into 9th for now. But we are now 2 points off second. No, 3 points off third, sorry. We're 2 points off second from 2 points off 4th. No, not even that, yeah. I mean, Parma and that is some top 4. Inter, as you'd expect. Then Lazio, Parma and Cessna. Interesting, but we're right in and amongst it all. And we now go into a Europa League tie, hoping to carry on this form. More focused on the league, though, at the moment, and that is a massive 3 points. We've been struggling to get some wins, and that is, especially against Juventus, big for us who were fit. Right, second game of the episode is Strasbourg in the Europa League. Pretty similar team. I mean, I did quick picks, so I'm going to have to swap those around. Obviously, some players are unregistered, so no Bella Kotchap and Tornqvist. So Martinelli's in goal, and Hegem and Chirodia are the centre-half partnership. just because I'm trying to rotate them. I believe I've got them two on star player, and they're currently not my first choice centre half, so I need to keep giving them minutes. Castro up front, obviously. Cambiaghi's back on the right. Zortea's in at right back, and Miranda's in. So it's a fully rotated back five. Exact same midfield three. Rowan Castro starting again, just with Cambiaghi on the right instead of Vergara, who is on the bench. Don't want to overplay him. Alvarado also on the bench, who was tempted to start, but I'm sticking with Rowe for now. So a win would be massive here for us, but I'm not that bothered at the moment. There's still a few games to play, so as long as we don't lose or lose heavily, we should be alright, and we can try and make up for lost time in the later games in the group stage, or league phase as it's called now. Sorry. Right, trying to build up from the back here. These two centre halves, if they want to play more, they can't be cocking up in this game. Lovely interplay from the boys there. Cambiaghi, can he beat his man? He does. Castro, can he find him in the box? He does! And it's an exact replica again of the goals from the first two from last game. Castro, again, with his 5th in the Europa League and his 11th of the season, I think. He's going to be a ginormous miss for us when he leaves in January, unless he changes his mind. I can't see it happening though, so I'm going to have to get that January replacement signing bang on. Otherwise, we could plummet down the league. But he's boosting that price tag higher and higher up at the moment. 11 goals, and we're in November. Is extremely good. So, are we going to concede straight away? No, Cambiaghi's made the foul. Barco's free kick. Into the middle. It's a bit pinball. Oh my god, and they have equalised straight away. What is wrong with this team? What is it every time? I mean, to be fair, last game we scored straight after we scored. This time we've just fucking conceded. We reverted back to basic, and Dawes poorly cleared it. Mwanga's done well, and I mean Martinelli's probably beaten too easily at the front post there. But after going 1-0 up, we are all square again. Highlight? No. Okay, that's the highlights where you get it's actually performed as a highlight, and it's just us kicking out of play. So does that mean they're now going to score straight from half time? I can't be dealing with 2 in one game. Come on, surely not. Mariah's ghosted past Zortea like he's not there. Ferguson tackles, but they've kept the ball. They've done that quite a lot this game. Mariah into the box. Oh my god, what is that Chirode? Who was that in the middle? So frustrating. How many goals? I'm going to have to look back on the videos and count how many goals we concede from kickoffs. I know this wasn't directly from kickoff, but it's Hegem just completely left him. Both centre halves have been poor after wanting to play. I mean, Chirodi completely played Panicelli onside for a 1-on-1 that he missed, and now Hegem's left him unmarked in the middle of the box. Chilwell's filling in midfield, which I find is a bit odd, and we might do that in real life, but it's never really struck me as a central player when he was at Chelsea. They're in behind again here, though. Mariah, what is going on? They've just done this. The width is actually doing me. Obviously, Juve played with 210, so there wasn't any width. Barca was in so much space there, which is what drags Ortega in. And then Mariah's ran off Vergara, the sub. Unfortunately, we resorted back to our usual ways. I mean, Martinelli with another 6.1, which seems to be a recurring problem for us when he plays. As you can see on the stats, we definitely didn't deserve to lose by 2, but back to our usual ways of not being clinical enough, which now puts us. I'm not even going to look, but we're probably not even in the playoff places at the moment. So a disappointing loss, but let's hope we can redeem ourselves in the final game of the episode in the league. Right, guys, this is the team for the final game of the episode, which is against Cremonese. Adjediran is back, thankfully, to sit in defensive midfield. I've just noticed that Dor isn't the fittest at the moment, so Pabeg is actually going to play in that role. Bella Kotchap and Vitic are back in from the start, as is Gallo and Home. And Alvarado's also getting a start instead of Jonathan Rowe, who's not really done anything in the last 2 games. So I'm begging we can just change it up this game and perform to our abilities, because 3 points here will be massive, and it's Cremonese, so we should be getting 3 points no matter what if we're trying to get top 4. And if we've got aspirations of getting higher than that, then this needs to be a win. Right, it took ages for a highlight. Bonazzoli. I nearly called him Bonifazzoli there. Castro's free kick. He's headed in by Martin Vitic at the back post, and the very first highlight for us in the game results in a goal. Castro turning the provider, still on set pieces, still forgetting to change it, but Vitic back in the 11 with a lovely front post header. Headed into the front post as he's headed it. It's not, he's at the back post, but you know what I mean. Please, I swear to God, if we concede straight away, I might be done. Castro's nicked in. Can we get a second straight away like we did in the first game? Alvarado is tip wide. Thank fuck we haven't conceded. Right. Vitic. Home. Cambiaghi. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a second. And Door. Gallows in acres of space. There's 5 men in the box. Just cross it. What we doing? Gallo crosses. Hamzat Ojidiran, of all people, with his first goal for the club. Another assist for Gallo. That is the point sealed. I kind of don't want that in the 89th minute when we're 1-0 up and we're just trying to win. But we've got, 7 men in the box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 8 men in the box there, I think. Which is the only people not in the box there in the 89th minute were my 2 centre-halves and my goalkeeper, which is crazy, considering I'm just trying to hold on to 3 points. But I hold my hands up. We've won the game. We've got 3 points. We're currently 6th. We are now only 4 points off top spot because Inter drew. So currently anything could happen. I mean, Parma in 2nd, Venezia in 4th. So, I mean, obviously if we lose one, we probably drop down to about 10th. But if we keep winning in the league, we could be pushing, dare I say it, towards the top spot. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but Inter look to be dropping points quite often compared to last season. We're 8 unbeaten in the league. We just keep losing in the Europa League now, which isn't the greatest. But if we keep winning the league, we've still only lost 2. There's only one team that's lost less than us, and that's frigging Parma, which is quite surprising. But we've got, so Orsolini, before last game, there was a 5 appearances away from 8 million for us, so that would be nice, and Calafiori's 5 away from 400k. So that is it for today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will reconvene with the first cup game of the season, Italian Cup anyway, with Lecce. We then have Sassuolo and then Sevilla. I may play 4 in the next episode, down to Inter in the Super Cup. So we've got Inter in the semi-final this time, unlike last year when we lost in the final to them. So we've got a chance of exacting revenge. I believe it's 2 legs, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's just because it's the Super Cup. It's in like Saudi League or whatever. So, yeah. That's it for today's episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time for another video.